Hello everyone, Mark here. I'm back today, currently at the Dead Dog Saloon in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And they're having a car show today, so we thought we'd come and look at, check out some of the cars. So let's get started.
Running boards are on the inside. I think they started
that. Oh wow, that looks nice.
I think they started that.
Oh, look at this one. I like this color, of course.
Oh, this is nice. Like the ghost flames on it. It's a different color. Very nice. I don't know if that's a steel body or if that's fiberglass. It's kind of hard to tell. It almost looks like a steel bodied car. Nice old Ford. Good shape. Oh wow, that's a nice one. Ford 100. Got a guard dog, huh? Hey buddy, how are you? Huh? How are you doing? You having a good day? Huh? You having a good day? Yeah. Is this your car?
Yeah.
Nice. What year is that? What year is it?
68.
68? Nice. My mom had one when I was younger. It was fun to drive.
It was my, not this one, but I had a 68 as my second car. So I had a 69 Torino GT convertible. I got rid of that and then I bought this one and I started working on this one.
Nice.
I like the wheels.
Huh?
Those wheels are sharp on it.
Yeah. It's been lowered. I gotta get rid of the original seats. Not very good. I got them ordered. Yeah. And a 2-barrel carburetor.
Yeah.
More cars here than I thought they would have.
I think this tow truck's done much business. It's awful clean in back for.
What's that?
I don't think it's done many tow jobs.
Oh, pretty clean.
It's awful clean.
Yeah.
I mean, he's pulling at that.
Yeah.
When he gets off the wire, he puts on.
Just tow show cars.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely very clean. You know, this is something you don't really see a whole lot of. The AMXs, the Javelin AMXs from AMC. I always thought they were neat cars. You know, they just for some reason they just weren't very popular, or not as popular, I should say, as like Fords or you know, Chevys.
Parts are more expensive, and you know.
Yeah.
It's good looking car.
I like this kill switch there. Handy dandy kill switch on the battery. Must have 4-speed.
We got some car show. The remainder of the shows I've got a list for. Come see me.
Like a 55.
Next week we got 2 car shows also.
4-speed. That is nice. There we go.
We never really met until we were down here. We were talking. I'm like, you get Hot Rod magazine on like that? Yeah. That was your son's. I didn't see it. Years went by. We see it together. We're talking about
Monte Carlo. Looks like a 71.
Super plant there. See that running place?
It's one car I always wanted, but I never did buy one. Almost bought one once, but I think I ended up buying a Trans Am instead. Yeah, doing a really nice paint job on this car. Here's the Ford Mustang honoring our heroes. Really nice wrap on the hood there, American flag.
Everybody, if you ordered a mug with your car or truck picture on it, come up here. We got a bunch of them up here, so come up and get one. And I've got scheduled for the remainder of the show.
How you doing?
So come get scheduled.
I like this car. Nice.
No, that's nice too. Yeah. For different reasons.
Buick. Is that a Riviera? Looks like a Riviera. These are always cool cars. I like the old Rivieras, man. They're cool.
Oh yeah.
They're kind of like the rich man's sports car.
Yeah.
A big block in there. Slick paint job. Another 4-speed car. All kinds of room in the interior.
I just came back. Brought it up there. I wouldn't have sold it myself.
Yes, yeah.
4-speed car. A lot of 4-speed cars here. Another big block, 409. Just a camera. Blue dot taillights. Nova. Nice car. Yeah. It's an automatic. Surprise, surprise. And that could be a 4-speed. Right wheel, a small block Chevy. Buick. Got more steel in that front bumper than most cars have in the whole car. 1953.
We're doing a 71. On the road. There you go, Mark. It's got a 454. It's
Wow.
there you go.
Nice.
71.
Awesome. Oh.
For the
What, did you restore this yourself, or?
Well, mostly, yeah. I didn't do the paintwork or anything, but I've been through all the engine, all that. And pretty much had my hands on about most every part on it.
So you had it 30 years, you said?
Yeah, I had a 72 before that. So really, since I was 20 years old, I've had a C3, 72 or 71.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love the wheels. Did you buff those out? The stainless, did you do all the buffing on that, or did you buy
Well,
them?
those are not the original ones, and those are a chrome plate
Wow.
on those. So yeah.
Yeah, mine. I'm almost done with mine, but my beauty rings are scuffed up a little bit. Stuff. They're stainless. So I was going to try to buff them out, but I've never done that before on them. I was kind of curious how well it turns out. But,
Yeah.
Wow, that's a nice car.
Yeah.
I'm having an issue with my wipers. I can't get my wiper door to work. I replaced all the vacuum lines and everything, all the vacuum valves and everything. The only thing I didn't replace, and I wish I would have, I checked it and it tested good, is that solenoid that goes on the back of the tack for the vacuum line.
Oh yeah, I know about that.
Yeah. And I haven't.
One at the house actually. I took off this. I put a new one on it, but I don't know if it's bad or not.
I wish I would have done mine too, but I tested it. It tested good, and I thought, well, it's like $70, so I wasn't gonna. But I replaced pretty much everything else. But I haven't got into the electrical part of it yet, as far as the. I got to troubleshoot the wiper motor and all that kind of stuff. On mine, the valve here. You know
There's
the valve there, the vacuum valve.
right.
I bought one from Eckler's, and my vacuum doors, when I start the car, it would open when everything was shut off. And I got to looking online, and Wilcox said the ones Eckler sell are junk.
Yeah.
You need to buy one from them. So I tested mine from Eckler's, brand new, and sure enough, it was junk. So I ordered one from Wilcox. I put it on there, and it still did the same thing. So I don't know what's going on yet with my.
Yeah. Well, you got to have that thing there adjusted. I put it on there, but still, when that wiper, when it rests and parks on that valve, if it's not lined up properly, that valve won't depress. So you've got to make sure that.
Yeah, mine's depressing.
When it's okay, it's working then. So what's supposed to be.
And then they said the first thing you need to check is the wiper motor, because if it doesn't work, everything else won't work. So I need to go back and check mine, because it doesn't turn on or anything when I turn the switch on. I put a new switch in it.
The thing about it is, remember, of course, the electrical and the vacuum systems are completely separate systems. You should be able to bypass it underneath the dash.
Well, that's what the valve under the steering wheel, you pull that, it should open, it doesn't. So I don't know what's going on with it. I put all new vacuum lines. I replaced the vacuum relay in here. I replaced the switch. I didn't replace the switches under the steering wheel. Both of them checked good, and I didn't replace that solenoid. And that's the only thing I can think of with the vacuum part of it, that it still should open and close with that switch under the steering wheel, even if that motor's not working.
It will.
Yeah, and mine won't.
The electrical part of it, the motor doesn't have to work for it to open up. Of course, this switch here is your fail-safe for it's a direct current lead right to your wiper motor. So if that doesn't depress, of course, the motor's not going to work.
Yeah.
For the longest time, this one just had a jumper across that wire there because they didn't have the switch and stuff on it. But as far as the vacuum system, of course, there's a book you can order, which I've got a copy of. It's about a 10 or 12 page pamphlet that takes you completely through the wiper system, headlight system. But when that thing comes off the intake manifold, it splits into the headlight circuit and the wiper circuit for the vacuum. But as far as that wiper circuit for the vacuum goes, you just got this safety switch right here for the parking the wipers, and you've got the solenoid underneath and what that solenoid does is when you turn your wiper switch on inside, it sends current to that solenoid, which then allows it to open up the vacuum there.
So that when you turn the wiper switch itself on, or the switch under the steering wheel?
Well, all that stuff on the steering wheel is just a bypass in case something else is not working right. But one of the main things for that also is like when you that knob, of course, is the main power for the wiper motor. So when so you pull that vacuum valve on the right, it'll open up your door, and then when your wipers are running, the way that was designed so you can turn that power off to it. So
Yeah,
you
to
put
change your
wipers
wiper
up there,
blades.
change
Yeah.
wiper blades. That's
Yeah.
kind of what that's for. But when you when you turn your wipers on with the main switch, it opens up that valve on your speedometer with a tap or the control. But it opens up that vacuum valve and allows the vacuum to flow to open this up first. And then when it opens up, you see, then this mechanical switch will close in your wiper circuit to operate your wipers. But if you're not getting vacuum, you'd have to check to see on that solenoid, number one, making sure you're getting power to it. When you turn it on, make sure you're getting 12 volts to that solenoid, and then that it is opening to allow vacuum to flow through the circuit to which you go through here to open up your actuator.
Well, that's probably when I start the car with everything turned off, this door opens. I'm getting vacuum where it's pulling the door open. When everything's set, the wiper switch is off, the switch on. So I don't know what the heck it's doing, and I double checked my routing of my vacuum lines. You know, I put all new vacuum lines on, made sure they were wired up correctly, because when I got the car, the guy had it wired up weird. He didn't even have this switch wired in, this safety switch. He bypassed it somehow, and underneath the dash, he'd bypass that solenoid and stuff. So I don't know.
Well, it's in your vacuum, because this whole vacuum system, it works.
Got him coming down the road. That's a nice well.
I won't even give you a price. One dealership said that they're going to market it. One dealership said he's taking information and it's going to be $200,000 over MS Parquet. $200,000. That's crazy.
This one looks original. New Jersey. That's 55.
Well, did you figure it out?
I don't know. I think I had him confused too by the time we got done talking.
You go home and tear his apart.
Yeah. That vacuum system on that car is so odd, the way it's laid out. It doesn't make sense. You look at it and you think it shouldn't work. But it does somehow, but mine doesn't. So I ought to tear it back apart again, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I think your option is going to be that white Camaro with the twin turbos. That's the white one there, the 2010, 11, 12, whatever it was. Got twin turbos, 13, yeah. That's your option. It's like Corvette, so it follows in the category.
It's for sale?
It's for sale.
Oh, is it? You see that Challenger's for sale over there?
Yeah.
Do you have a price on it?
It was 30, this was 32.
30 and 32?
Yeah.
That's not bad, 3,200.
Yeah, 3,200, really good deal.
That is sharp. Grand Sport. They got the sticker price on it. Got the build sheet and everything. I don't see it. You gotta ask, you can't afford it, right?
Right.
That guy's down to work on his truck here at the car show. Look at that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hear that? He just got ran over.
Oh, yeah, he might got run over. I know he's got tools. So
Oh, he's good. Hornet. Wow. But that goes through a tank of gas fast.
I mean, not like that 454.
Craig's got one kind of like that.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh. With the dual fours on it?
I think so. Possibly.
Hmm.
Got something the other cars ain't got. Oil leak.
This adds to it. You'll run 65? 50 or something?
I could probably go 50, but I don't want to. I like to keep around 35, 40.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fred Flintstone and beat me.
Yeah. That's okay. That's like, yeah, whatever. Just a cruiser. All that stuff.
Hopefully I'm starting to bring it back to 100%.
Yeah, I love these fins on these cars.
Yeah.
And no price on it. For sale with no price.
No price. Is it for sale? Wow. That video I did on doing the dash on a Dodge Dart for a friend of mine's car, it's just like this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, same color. He's got the stripe paint on the back. It's a convertible.
Really?
Yeah.
So, I mean, just get this one here. It's all done.
So I was looking around. Maybe he's here.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it is the one.
No, he's far from done yet on his. I don't know. This looks fresh though, doesn't it? The top looks fairly new.
Uh-huh.
No, doesn't have the right gauges in it.
Yeah.
Nice though. Yeah, he put aftermarket front suspension in it. I don't know what engine he's putting in it. I don't know. But he's taken completely down to every last nut and bolt. I mean, it's going to be brand new when he gets done with it. He's very meticulous, and he spends the money on his cars.
Yeah.
And,
That's the one you want to get when he's just selling.
yeah.
Makes you deal. Okay.